Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and business sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Terry Ross along with Mike Strickland coming to you live from Sherwood High School in Sherwood, Oregon. We thank you for joining us today. We want to welcome you to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night presented by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. It features, of course, the Sherwood Bowmen hosting the North Medford Black Tornado tonight. We're pleased you're joining us for this event on TableRockSports.net. We'd like to welcome both home and visiting fans to the broadcast. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know that you appreciate their support. And you can also help Table Rock Sports out by subscribing to our YouTube channel. 3,300 of you have already done so, and we say thank you. When we return, it'll be time for the Peak Rewards app pregame show, brought to you by the Peak Rewards app, where you can save on gas and goodies. That comes up next as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
Jeep Adventure Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
I ride my bike and sometimes the bus, sometimes both at the same time. I do have a car, but right now it's just too expensive to pay for insurance and gas. I love my job. At Ashland Food Co-op, they're a partner with RVTD's Employer Pass program. It makes it super easy for me to get to work and save a ton of money. It's way cheaper to be able to pay $10 a month, and now I can go anywhere in the valley. Pretty much unlimited rides. It's more than just a bus ride. RVTD is moving our community forward.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like, too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
And we welcome you back to this broadcast, making note of the band coming in with the Sherwood football team. The band goes a little bit further than the football team does to get onto the field. And this is the Peaks Reward app pregame show. Sherwood comes into this game 2-2 overall. They won their last game 21-14 against Tigard, and the two teams that they have lost to were no slouches. They lost to West Lynn and to Tualatin, two of the better 6A teams in the state. So Sherwood will get into conference play next week, and that'll be when they're at home here against Century. They run the wing tee, the flex offense, whatever you want to call it. They run it, and they run it really, really well. They've run it, as Coach Chin said, and we'll get to his comments in a second, but they've run this thing for about as long as anybody can remember. And they've been a good program for the last 30 years. I guarantee you they know how to run that wing tee as they get ready to come out on the field. So the North Medford Black Tornado also coming in 2-2. they have lost to two of the better teams also in the 6A. That would be Sprague and Sheldon. And this is their only non-conference game that they have. And after this, they too will step back into conference play until the end of the season. Talking to Coach Chin before the game, as they got the smoke going down there, Mike. They got the pink smoke going. I don't know if we can get there from our camera angle, but we'll have to maybe take a look at that. But here comes the Sherwood Bowman out on the field. North Medford will follow shortly. But talking to Coach Chen, he was talking about last week, it was just one of those all-around great games for the team as a whole. As special teams, defense, the offense, everything was clicking last week against West Salem. Cameron Nix, in the meantime, he had 3 touchdowns, 2 by reception and 1 by fumble recovery, and Traeger Healy threw 3 touchdown passes, 2 of those, of course, to Cameron Nix. So everything was working beautifully last week for North Medford. But this week, a different challenge, as the defense is going to have to really figure out how to get this team off of the field. As we said, they run that wing T. That means then that everybody has to have eyes, because that ball is going everywhere, and even your announcers and camera guys are going to have eyeballs tonight to keep up with this wing T. They run it really well. They do Sherwood, and they're extremely deceptive in running it. So we'll see how that works out. The other thing that is a challenge tonight for the North Medford Black Tornado, and one of the things they absolutely need to do is they need to, according to Coach Chin, have some decent offensive drives. He says it's kind of funny because you talk about trying to get your defense some rest when most of the players play both ways. But it's a little tougher to play defense, because defense you have to process everything that's happening, as opposed to when you're on offense, you know what is happening. So he would like to see his team be able to get off, the defense be able to get off the field and not have to just process play after play after play, but be able to relax a little bit as the North Medford Black Tornado come onto the field across the way. I'm just checking to make sure that we're all plugged in. We must be plugged in. We're working pretty well right now. So with that, we're going to take a break here as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
Discover luxurious Karastan flooring at Lippert's Carpet One, the flooring you need to live beautifully. With the National Karastan Month Savings with Style event, experience the luxury of Karastan and capture the lowest prices of the year, with savings up to $1,000 back on beautiful flooring and pay no interest for 18 full months during National Karastan Month, exclusively at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
Hi, Rod here. Are you tired of sleeping on a hot, miserable mattress? It's time to save on a cool, comfortable night's sleep from Medford Mattress. Discover the full line of Beauty Rest with advanced cooling technology and the super comfortable Beauty Rest Black. Great sleep is a luxury you deserve. If you want to save on a cool, comfortable, healthy night's sleep, now's your chance. Only at Medford Mattress, downtown Medford, where quality is not costly.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Hi guys, my name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we...
And we welcome you back to tonight's broadcast as trying to get everything set up. Yeah, all right. No, we don't have everything set up yet. But in this ball game, the Sherwood, as we said, North Medford's got a real challenge on hand tonight. Let's remove this that's in front of you. Let's clear that out of there, and we'll put this up. But right now we'll be able to watch the coin toss. There. Captain's out there now, meeting in the center of the field. And I'm trying to see how to make this work. Maybe. I don't know. We twist all those knobs, and we'll do it this way. We're just trying to make everything work here. We got kind of a strange setup tonight. But we're going to get there, believe me. So there's the coin flip. Let's see what the result was. Sherwood will defer even though they won. And North Medford will be receiving the kickoff. That'll be and North Medford will take the ball first of all and see what they can do with it. Now, as we said, Coach Chin said in his pregame comments that they need to go on a long, well, let's just put it down to one long drive. They need to have long drives. None of this 3 and out. But Sherwood is a really good team defensively. I know that you look at their 2 losses and it doesn't show that, but they know how to play defense. And as Coach Chin said, one of the things that about this Sherwood team is they are extremely disciplined in how they play. Back deep is Nate Snyder. And number 25, that would be Owings. So Jacob Owings, Nate Snyder, or Tate Snyder, not Nate, Tate Snyder back there to receive. The approach. And he'll be taken on a hop by Snyder. He'll get it out to the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35. He'll finally be bumped out of bounds. And they put him down near the 40, at the 43-yard line. In fact, they're going to do better than that. How about the 44-yard line? The officials having trouble deciding. Now he backed it all the way up to the 40-yard line. All right. That's where we will start. I see they have a light there on their down marker, which is wonderful. This is a wonderful facility. It's a nice stadium here. In motion, and there's flags. That will be a false start. Penalty number 1. on North Medford early on.
False start on the offense. Bring the ball back to.
That'll take it back to the 35, and it'll be a 1st and 15. Let's see if they stay with an empty backfield. They have 3 out here to the right side of the formation, 2 out to the left. Indeed, it's an empty backfield for Traeger. They put a man in motion, put him back there behind him, hand it off to him, going straight ahead. And not getting a whole lot is Cameron. They said, yeah, it is Cameron Nix. So he got a gain of 2, they say. 2nd and 13. We're going to have to trust the PA and the scoreboard a little bit because our vantage point is not the greatest tonight, but we'll certainly make it work. Healy back there again. Now he's got Owings beside him. Clapping his hands, gives it off. Right to Owings, right smack up the middle, but I don't think Owings got a whole lot of anything that time. Maybe a couple. He didn't even get that, did he? They're staying it's 3rd and 13, so no gain at all. 3rd and long, very long for North Medford. They'll line up in the same formation with the personnel all at the same place. Healy back to pass. He finds a little pressure. Now he finds some running room, and he's going to be bumped out, though, short of the first down. Looks like he got out to about the 40. And they're going to give him a gain of 6. Kelly back to punt it. Back deep for Sherwood. Is going to be Waltick. Andrew Waltick. It drives him back. He takes it at the 20. He's trying to get around to the outside. He's out to the 25. He's got a block. He's at the 30. He's stopped at about the 40-yard line, and I think North Medford was looking for a flag, but they're not going to necessarily get that flag. Sherwood will start 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. So we'll see if we can keep up with where the ball is located. As you can see now, that's the flex offense that you've seen the service academies run, or the wing T. They're going to give it off right up the middle.
Wilson Medina, the ball carrier.
And
Number 58.
that looks like number 6. It is Wilson Medina. He got the gain of 4. Out to the 43-yard line. Well, that's interesting. On the scoreboard, they don't. Oh, there they do. All right, so they're out to the 43, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Turn and hand it off this time to the man around, and he's brought down near the 46. A gain of 4 there on that one. 2nd and 2. Or 3rd and 2, excuse me. 3rd and 2. Fake it off this time. It's going up the middle, right up the middle. And I believe that's going to be number 6 again, right? Yeah, that's Medina. He has a 15-yard gain and a first down for the Bowmen at the 45-yard line of North Medford. 35-yard line of North Medford. Give it off. It's hard to keep up with it. They gave it around to the third guy past. And Waltick will take that one. There's a flag. We need to hold on here. They might wipe this one out. The flag is near the line of scrimmage, probably holding. We'll get the glasses on it and see if we can get any indication. A lot of pointing and gesturing right now. They bring in a third official for a long discussion. The flag is at the 32-yard line. There's also a flag a little further back. And now a discussion with the North Medford coaches. Maybe we have two penalties. Maybe we have one at the 32 and one back at the 35. Which one do you want? Here's the call. Holding. Sherwood.
Holding on the offense.
So that'll back him up 10. We can take away the run, and it becomes 1st and 20. Approximately. Yeah, so that'll be 1st and 20 for the Bowmen. Get the glasses on this and see if we can figure out who's handling the ball. Give it off. Nope, there's a pass. That's going to be complete, but it's not going to go anywhere. Cameron Nix right there. And dropped him right back at the 45-yard line. Hand it off again. Waltick. No, it wasn't Waltick. Everybody went after Waltick, and getting bumped out of bounds is Medina. My goodness sakes, he took that one from the 45. And there's another flag. All right, wipe this one out too. That's going to be holding on the edge. Back it up some more. And it will become 1st and 30. So they've got this thing going the wrong way entirely. They're trying to swing it around again this time, but nothing doing.
Wilson Medina, the ball carrier.
As Jackson Bell handed that off.
58, Trey Kennedy Coleman, and number 3, Tegan Aaron for the Black Tornado. Brings up 3rd and long for the Bowmen.
And I believe that was Medina again. But Medina didn't get much out of that one. About a yard. It's his first official carry. The other ones all got wiped out. Back to pass. Firing it over the middle and incomplete. As Bell that time was looking down the middle, but North Medford had that pretty well covered. Boy, you just wonder about the stats tonight. I don't know if they're going to be wonderful or not. It's hard to keep up with where that ball goes when Sherwood has it. 6:20 to go here. They're going to have to punt it away, though, that's for sure. And back, and a fair catch being made inside the 20-yard line. Bell with the punt there. As Snyder called for the fair catch at about the 18-yard line. At least
doing the right thing since 1952.
Yeah, the 18-yard line. Healy, it looks like, has Owings back there with him again. Man in motion, that would be Kelly. Give this off to Owings, and Owings takes it right up the middle. But not very far. Got about a yard out of it. Healy looks over for a second time. Owings again back there with Healy, but Healy back to pass this time. Fires it out to the other side. They're going to have the first down. It's getting across the 40-yard line that time. Is number 23 for North Medford. That would be Colton Miller. As they put it out at the 35-yard line, so 17-yard gain. The Black Tornado will take that. They're going to pitch it, try to run it around on their own. Here comes Cameron Nix. He's not going to get there, though. They might, if the officials are generous, give him a yard. And they're not even going to give him that, just no gain at all. Like I say, we'll have to depend a little bit on the PA guy, especially when Sherwood has the ball. He's used to seeing them. They're tricky with it. About the time you think it's going one way, it's going the other. Empty backfield this time now for the Black Tornado. Healy to pass. Under pressure. Gets away. Looking. Firing downfield. Caught! Tate Snyder catches it in Sherwood territory at the Sherwood 34-yard line. Gotta do some math. That's 15, 25, 32 yards as I have it. My wife would say numbers aren't always my friend. My goodness, that looked like it was going to be overthrown and nobody was going to get it. And all of a sudden, Snyder reached out and snagged it. Empty backfield one more time. Here comes the Black Tornado again. Healy stepping up. He's under pressure. He's going to get himself sacked this time. They're going to put him back down at the 41-yard line. A loss of 3. Second and 13. So we're down to 2:50 to go. Clock is rolling here. First quarter. Still looking for the first score. And there goes Owings around. Oh, Cameron Nix, excuse me. Cameron Nix will get a gain of about 4 out of that. Allow me to tell you that Table Rock Sports is excited to be partnering with Rogue Credit Union once again for the Touchdown Club. Rogue Credit Union will donate $10 for every Black Tornado and Panther touchdown scored this year. Proceeds go to the school's athletic department. And right now, the Black Tornado threatening with a 3rd and 9. Healy back to pass. He's under pressure again. If he doesn't get out of it, he's going to get sacked another time, and he does. Back to the 37-yard line. Back to the 35. A loss of 3.
Another game title partner, Star Orthodontics. We'll give you the smile you always wanted. Call or text us today or visit us at
I can tell you right now that North Medford has $120 in their touchdown club account, having scored 12 touchdowns on the season. Here they're going to punt it away, though. Long high punt. That one's going to be into the end zone.
The punt goes through the end zone for a touchback. Bowen will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. 1:04 left to go in the first quarter. Your Bowen 0, Black Tornadoes 0.
Check out the new sports voice in Southern Oregon, the A Sports Radio, AM 1300, FM 107.9, and streaming live at the asportsradio.com, featuring 5 live NFL games a week. The A Sports Radio. So let's see what Sherwood gets done. As we say, this is as you're used to seeing, this is like the Sherwood fans are. This is an offense that will keep you on your toes. My cameraman so far is doing a stellar job of figuring out where that ball is. Yeah, well, takes them a while to get the footballs exchanged. Bell will bring his team up to the line. They shift the formation, turn and hand it off, and going to get away. And finally is going to be brought down. So Rodriguez with the carry that time. He gets 8, 2nd and 2. Now they'll shift everybody again. And this one off. Right up the middle, then getting away. He's out to the 30, out to the 40, and dropped at the 42-yard line. Medina. I think I misidentified him the first time, but he gets a gain. Is there a flag? put the glasses on it here. I don't see the officials. Well, it looks like we've got an injury more than anything. That's Medina, but he's up. And we got a flag on North Medford.
Bring the ball down to the North Medford 43-yard line. For Bowman, first and 10, 45 seconds to go in the quarter.
So 45 seconds left now. Sherwood has first and 10 at the North Medford 43-yard line. Pull it back, looking to pass. Bell's firing long, incomplete.
Pass incomplete. Intended for number 48, Mikey Grant. Number 21, Jonathan Horn in on the coverage for the Black Tornado. Another game title partner, Black Pearl on the Columbia, where memories are made for proms, weddings, corporate events. The backdrop of Mount Hood and Columbia River rolling by.
Second and 10. And is sometimes the case with these really good running teams. They don't throw that well. Sherwood really doesn't care there. They give it off again. And there's going to be a first down and even more. As running that one for Sherwood was Jack Wilson. And we've got just 2 seconds to go. And that's going to be the end of the first period. Well, we've got 22 seconds to go. Let's see if they decide to run another play.
They fooled me on that one. I'm embarrassed.
That's about a 20-yard gain, I think. Now they're going to get one off if they hustle. 2, 1. They got it. And they're going to give it around again. And getting buried quickly this time. At the end of the first is going to be well, we'll get all of that straightened out. But at the end of the first quarter on the John L. Scott scoreboard, we have no score. You're listening to TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
Second quarter action. No score here in Sherwood. But the Bowmen are threatening. Bell at the line. They're going to send this around the right side. Here it comes, and North Medford has it scoped out, just can't make the tackle. So from the 24 down to the 16, that's an 8-yard gain.
Gain of about 7 brings up 3rd and short for the Bowmen.
Well, they moved it back a yard, so 7. Now everybody back in the shotgun. As much as they run the shotgun, now they'll shift and go back under center where they're more comfortable. And then one up the middle, not happening. Medina with the carry. But he didn't get much.
And number 58, Trey Kennedy Coleman for the Black Tornado. Brings up 4th down for the Bowmen.
Now what do? They're at the 18-yard line. No gain on that last one. It would be about a 35-yard field goal, but they will not do that. They feel confident that they can pick up the yardage. In motion. Give it off, coming around the side. Not going to get there either. Is Medina, but Medina's going to come up short. Oh, take it back. He got 5 yards out of it. Looked like he wasn't going to have enough yardage, but he got plenty. And it's a first down. You got to find everybody, I'll tell you that. There's a man in motion, give it up off the middle. That's Medina, but he bounces it out to the outside. He's to the 10, he's to the 5, and they're going to put him down at the 4-yard line. Gain of 8. As Medina is starting to run North Medford ragged. He's way out here on the end now, out on the right side. But that means absolutely nothing because they might just put him in motion. They don't this time. Going to go around the other way and in the end zone. Touchdown, Bowman. Am I wrong? First down, Bowman. Not touchdown yet. They're short. They're at the, they're not at the 2-yard line. I know that. They're at about the 7-yard line. Oh, it was a touchdown. They're getting lined up for the extra point. I'll be okay yet. And the extra point is no good. So, Sherwood takes the early 6-0 lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
So what do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's nationwide 5G coverage?
Yeah.
Download the Try Us app.
Here we go.
U.S. Cellular works great out here. Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my... Yep, it's working.
Download the U.S. Cellular Try Us app for a free 30-day trial.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular. Now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
There's the return.
Number 22, Joe Castillo in the return. Brings it out to about the 50 for the Black Tornado.
So Castillo gets it clear out to the 50-yard line. That's where North Medford will begin. Healy. He's got Owings. Now he sends it out here to Kelly. Kelly is going to be dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That put him at the 45-yard line. Now they're going to put him at the 44. So a loss of 4 on that.
Mark your calendars for a night of excitement and generosity as your Sherwood Booster Club hosts a casino night and a live auction like no other. There are QR codes near the entrances to buy tickets.
Second and 14. Back at the 46-yard line. Their own 46 is North Medford. Here's Healy back to pass. He looks, he fires, it's incomplete. Yeah, I was going to say, that's Kelly that he was looking for, but certainly didn't find him. Third and 14. Long, now they're going to do it with the empty backfield on 3rd and 14. Healy. They're going to look one more time. He'll clap. He'll take the snap. He's back to pass. He's under pressure. Now he breaks out. Now he throws it downfield. He's got a man down there. Yes! They had 2 of them down there.
Pass complete to number 12, Cameron Nix.
Cameron Nix, his first catch. We're going to do our usual math. Out to the 50 is 4 yards, and they're putting it down at the 20 or at the 18-yard line. 36-yard pass. Here's Nix looking for space. He's got a little space to the outside. He makes another cut. And he'll be near the first down marker. Except there's a flag. We could throw that idea out. I wonder if this is against Sherwood. Gonna find the guy in the white hat. There he is. This is on unsportsmanlike conduct. Low block. Looks like it's on Sherwood, and it is.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bowman.
Never seen a low block called a unsportsman conduct before, but okay. North Medford probably doesn't care how you do it. And puts it down just inside the 5-yard line where the official placed it. That's called the 4 3/4 yard line, which of course nobody has, but we'll just make it the 5. Healy back to pass, throws it to the end zone, incomplete. Looking for Kelly.
Jack Wilson on the covers for the Bowman brings up 2nd and goal for the 5-yard line. Tonight is our homecoming night. We've got a fun halftime show with all of our
7:44 to go here in period 2. Sherwood up, as you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 6-0. Owings will be in the backfield with Healy on this one. Kelly and Nix will split out to the left side of the formation. Ely for the end zone again. Touchdown, Black Tornado. Nope, incomplete. Yep. It was a touchdown. I was right first of all. And that goes to Cameron Nix.
Number 23, Colt Miller in for just an extra point.
Miller will try the extra point now for the Black Tornado. And it is good. So, North Medford takes a 7-6 lead with 7:33 to go, I believe here. 7:39 to go in the second period on the John L. Scott scoreboard with offices in Medford, Ashland, Eugene.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
And Sherwood taking that kickoff will start at their own 20-yard line. It looks like where they're setting up. That touchdown scored for North makes the score 7-6. And the Tornado will add $10 to their Rogue Credit Union Touchdown Club. Let's get them up to 130, shall we? Sherwood ready to go to work. Now trailing at 7-6. They're going to run this one right up the middle. They're going to get some decent yardage out of that. Looks like it's going to be out close to the 25-yard line.
In at about 5, brings up 2nd and 5 for yours, Sherwood Bowman.
Second and 5 now for the Bowmen at their own 25-yard line. Coach Chin was talking about their line and saying it's a good line. It's not a big line. They don't have anybody 6'7", but they're extremely disciplined. Here's Bell, the pass downfield. It's complete and out of bounds. As Ferguson catches that one. That is the first completion by Sherwood. Put the ball down at the 43-yard line, so it's an 18-yard completion. Double handoff that time, and it goes right up the middle. North Medford read it pretty well as Medina comes off.
Jack Wilson.
Oh, they're going to say Jack Wilson.
Tackled by number 58. Trey Kennedy Coleman from Black Tornado. Gain of 1 on the play, brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't even know where.
For the Bowmen.
Well, it's only a 1-yard gain. in motion. Now they're trying to go around the other way. It's Wilson again. Wilson's at the 50. Wilson's at the 40. They're winning the flag, though. Wilson's down at the 30-yard line. I think I saw a flag go up in the air. Maybe not so much. And so that's down to the 32. 24-yard run. That's the second 20-yard run for Jackson. They're down at the North Medford 32-yard line. 5:12 to go in the half. Low-scoring affair, but you wouldn't expect much else. Here's Bell trying to throw again. Intercepted.
Pass intercepted by number 5, Nate Anderson from the Black Tornado.
So Nate Anderson intercepts that one. The Black Tornado have 4:52 to see if they can add a little more to that score. One thing about the wing T, the flex offense, whatever you want to call it, it's not built to come from behind. So if North Medford could get on the board again, they would be creating some real issues for Sherwood. So they start out at their own 36-yard line. Healy fakes it, throws it to Miller. Miller's going nowhere. And they'll put him back. Whoa, that was a big loss. They keep moving it back. 5-yard loss.
Loss of 5 on the play brings up 2nd and 15 for North Medford. We would like to thank Providence for their support of high school athletics.
Healy will be in passing mode now.
And also Dr. Chris Moore.
Sure enough, there he goes, back to pass. He fires it down long, got a man out there all by himself. Down to the 10, touchdown North Medford. Snyder.
For a 69-yard touchdown for the Black Tornadoes.
A 60. A little longer than 64. Well, we'll make it 64. That's what they're saying officially. So the Black Tornado are back on the board. And a flag on the play. Oh, brother. That flag is way down there. They're having a big huddle about this one. And now they want to go over to North Medford and discuss this. Coach Chin figuring out what his options are here. Imagine this is, the flag is way, way back at the 50-yard line. Trying to keep it on the white hat here a little bit. Unsportsmanlike conduct on North Medford. The touchdown will stand. Miller for the extra point. And it is good. So, with 4 minutes to go until halftime, it's now North Medford 14. Sherwood 6 on the John L. Scott scoreboard with offices in Medford, Ashland, Eugene.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
So with the unsportsmanlike conduct, now that it's assessed on the kickoff, North Medford will be kicking from their own 25-yard line. And while they get that done, we will tell you one more time that that touchdown for North Medford made the score 14-6. It also added $10 to the Road Credit Union Touchdown Club for the Tornado. They're now up to 140. Here comes Sherwood around. They're not going to get anywhere. They're going to get up to the 37-yard line. That'll be 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. And here's right up Medina, right up the middle. He gets a gain of 8. Second. And a couple. Around the end they go, but not for much.
Tripped up by number 12, Cameron Nix. To continue the Providence announcement, Providence understands the lifelong benefits that come from sports participation, as well as.
And that only got him nothing.
Hasegawa and Dr. Moore ensure a safer environment for student athletes to enjoy their sport and stay in the game. Thank you, Providence. Thank you, Robin, and thank you, Dr. Chris Moore.
Back to pass is Bell. Incomplete. Looked for Medina, but wasn't able to get it to him. Sherwood has only completed one pass. Timeout. Sherwood. And so that will be their first timeout. I have a couple left over. That'll give us an opportunity to talk about fall sports action being brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Jeep Dodge Chrysler, where you can find great deals on the lot or at lithiasuperstore.com. And our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, now with 9 locations nearby to serve you. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Well, we really do. We would like to get ahead of ourselves, but we shouldn't get ahead of ourselves. But, boy, the schedule shapes up nicely for North Medford if they can get past this ball game. from the 46. It's a second and really closer to 1. Scoreboard says 2. They're going to hand this off. And not getting, no, getting loose is Medina. He's to the outside. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He's down to the 30. He gets around one more. He bumps another one off, and he's dropped finally at the 24-yard line. I actually put him, I think, close. No, they put him right on the 24. So, 30-yard run there for Medina. One more time, going that direction, but not so much this time. Getting off the bottom of the pile. The loss of 2 with only a minute 30 left. In motion, they're going to give it off to Medina again. He's down around. He's at the 20. He's inside the 15-yard line. As Snyder got to him. You're saying that was... So that was actually Wallach. My man tells me.
12-yard line.
13-yard, 12-yard line. 12-yard line. They got to gain it 12 out of that. It's going right up the middle. This is Medina. Medina just plowing his way. It's touchdown, Bowman. Let's see if they go for 2. That's the way they're lining up. Absolutely. That's what they're ready to do. Bell under center. Pitches it off. Not going to get to the, will get to the pylon. No, Wilson will add the extra point. It's now a 14-14 tie on the John L. Scott scoreboard. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
For trusting Abby's legendary pizza for 60 years. Your hard-earned money supports hundreds of youth working at our parlors, dozens and dozens of nonprofits and school teams throughout the area. At Abby's, doing good in the neighborhood has never tasted so delicious. Can you smell it? It's not arugula and pear. It's bacon, and cheddar. Yep. Everybody's favorite pizza is back on sale this month at Abby's, loaded with 2 kinds of bacon and real cheddar cheese. Enjoy Abby's September special at a very special price.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50
And Snyder will return it out to the...
Number 27, Tate Snyder, grabs it, jogs out of bounds.
Well, looks like the 29-yard line to me.
Tornado take over 1st and 10 on their own.
29-yard line.
29-yard line, 56 seconds left to go in half.
We're down to seconds, 53 of them. Healy. Back to pass. He's under pressure. He's not going to get away either. To be dropped for a 9-yard loss. Put him back at the 20-yard line. Nope, not quite. They put him at the 25. Let's not give him quite a 9-yard loss then. Let's give him only a 4. I don't know if he'll feel any better about that or not, but they put him down to 25. Healy back to pass, and nope, going to give it off this time to Owings. Owings is going to take it straight up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the, and that's going to say that's it. We're done. We're not going to run another play at all. They got out to the 27-yard line, so it's only a gain of 2, but we have made it to halftime. And halftime on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's a 14-14 tie. And now we need to invite you to do what we probably should have done a long time ago, but that's to stay tuned for the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime show. You can visit playmedford.com to find the latest fall activity guide, sports leagues, classes, field trips, and special events that all await you. You visit playmedford.com. To do that, you click on the program guide tab, and you will learn more. We're back with the halftime report right after this on TableRockSports.net.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $15 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? When you want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life, call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $15 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff. Bye, Mom. Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're going to do is you're going to take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official. But you can only be one. Know your.
Did you know the city of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon? The fall program guide just came out. Find out about all the recreation and learning opportunities at playmedford.com. We are at halftime, and at halftime we are in a 14-14 tie there was no scoring in the first quarter, but in the second quarter, everybody got with it. Sherwood scored at the 9:51 mark when, let me look it up, when Wyatt Ferguson scored on an 8-yard run. The extra point was missed, though, and they led 6-0 at that point. Then North Medford turned right around and did it. 70 at the 7:33 mark. Healy found Cameron Nix for a 12-yard pass. The extra point was good. 7-6 North Medford. North Medford scored again just a few minutes later at the 4-minute mark when Healy and Tate Snyder hooked up for a 64-yard pass. The extra point was good, 14-6. Sherwood scored just before the half with 58.2 seconds to go. Medina running it in from 12 yards out. There was a 2-point extra attempt that was good, and that gets us to our 14-14 tie here at halftime. Homecoming festivities here at Sherwood. I'm looking around on the field and down at the field, and I don't necessarily see, oh, there's a homecoming court right out there in front of me. I was expecting them to be somewhere else, but they're right there. So we've got that going for us, and so we'll probably be a little extended tonight. Well, hopefully not a whole lot, but we'll see as time goes on. When we come back, we'll take a look at some individual stats and see who's doing what individually, at least on an unofficial basis. We'll do that. You're listening to the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report. It's a 14-14 tie on the John L. Scott scoreboard. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, Eugene.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff. Bye, Mom. Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it.
What you're going to do is you're going to take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your
diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
And I welcome you back to the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report. As we continue to do just a little work here on stats, and we've got that done for you. Let's take a look at the individual stats. We'll start first of all with the North Medford Black Tornado. Their running game hasn't been a whole lot to talk about tonight. Their leading rusher has 3 yards. That's Jacob Owings. 2 yards for Cameron Nix. Trevor Healy has a -1. Cameron Nix has Well, I got Cameron Nix too many times. Cameron Nix has a -5 is actually what he has because he lost a 4 and a 3 there. But the passing game has worked well for North Medford. Traeger Healy has 152 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. They are led in yardage by Tate Snyder, who has 2 catches for 96 and a touchdown. Cameron Nix has 48 yards and the other touchdown. Meanwhile, Sherwood, look at that clock. It looks like it's going pretty quick here on me all of a sudden. But for Sherwood, they are led by the 96 yards rushing of Wilson Medina. There's 45 yards rushing for Jack Wilson. That's really kind of the big runners. Sherwood has only completed 1 pass for 18 yards, and Bell has been intercepted 1 time. Oh, we're getting ready for second half action, but I think we'll probably have a little bit of time here, even though the clock maybe isn't indicating it. But we'll take a really quick break, and we'll come back and talk about the other games going on in the conference as you're listening to the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report.
Discover luxurious Karastan flooring at Lippert's Carpet One. The flooring you need to live beautifully. With the National Karastan Month Savings with Style event, experience the luxury of Karastan and capture the lowest prices of the year. With savings up to $1,000 back on beautiful flooring and pay no interest for 18 full months during National Karastan Month, exclusively at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
Hi, Rod here. Are you tired of sleeping on a hot, miserable mattress? It's time to save on a cool, comfortable night's sleep from Medford Mattress. Discover the full line of Beauty Rest with advanced cooling technology and the super comfortable Beauty Rest Black. Great sleep is a luxury you deserve. If you want to save on a cool, comfortable, healthy night's sleep, now's your chance. Only at Medford Mattress, downtown Medford, where quality is not costly.
We return here to Sherwood. We are at halftime with a 14-14 tie here on the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report. There's only 2 other games going on in conference play. Grants Pass is at South Medford. I'd say that's probably the game of the night down there as far as the conference goes. Sheldon taking the night off, so they're I don't see them playing anywhere tonight. And I'll check it out another way just to make sure that I didn't miss them somewhere. Oh, they played last night. They took on North Salem last night and defeated North Salem 69-3. So no action for Sheldon tonight, but they continue to lead the league along with Sprague. Sprague is at South Salem, and one would kind of figure that maybe Sprague is going to win that one over South Salem. But, you know, somewhere along the line you figure you're going to have to get an upset or two, at the very least an upset or two. So, well, they put a lot of time back on the clock. They put a whole 9 minutes up there. We're going to have to find a lot to talk about here. But, so Sheldon, right now, push another button here. And Sheldon and Sprague lead the conference at 4-0. South Medford is at 3-0, but they're playing Grants Pass 3-1 tonight. And I think, if I can find the messages here in the right order, it's Grants Pass. The last score we had, Grants Pass 20, South Medford 14. That's in the second quarter. So they've got a good one going there. This one probably has, well, this doesn't have anything to do with high school football, but Oregon, the University of Oregon Ducks lead Michigan State 21-0 at the half. And somebody's rooting for Michigan State. Well, not sure what that's all about. Now there's a Grants Pass safety. South Medford adds 2. It's now Grants Pass 20, South Medford 16 as they get closer to the half. And also at halftime, North Bend 14, Ashland nothing in 4A action. So there's a lot going on tonight. A lot going on Table Rock Sports, I'll tell you that, as we are everywhere. So we have a long ways to go for halftime. We'll go back. I told Coach Nathan Chin I wanted to ask him a non-related question to tonight's game, still somewhat football related. And he was very kind to spend some time answering it. And it has to do with this new playoff system that's coming along, and where he thinks that maybe the weaknesses and the strengths of that new system really are. And so let me clear this out so you can see while we're here that the Sherwood band is right there in front of us playing. But he had some interesting thoughts about that, and he called it better. That's what he said. Well, we'll talk about it when we come back, as you're listening to the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report. It's a 14-14 game on the John L. Scott scoreboard, with offices in Medford, Ashland, Eugene.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Hi guys, my name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
And we're walking you back to the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report. We are at Sherwood High School tonight in Sherwood, Oregon. North Medford and the Bowman of Sherwood going at it. And it's a 14-14 tie at halftime. As we said before we took the break, we were discussing things with Coach Nathan Chin about the new playoff system. He had talked to the OSAA today earlier in the year after it was first implemented, and he says he thinks it's a better system. He refused to use the word that he was happy with it, but he thinks it's a better system than before, and for a couple of reasons. Number one, you're a little closer to like a college playoff would do it, in that the first 12 teams that are the ranked 1 through 12 are the ones that will be playing really for what everybody knows to be as the state title now, and then there's the lower tier 13 through 28. And I asked him how much better he thought it really was. It's better in this sense, he says, and that is that there's a benefit now to winning your conference, because there's 6 conferences, I believe is the word. I thought there were 7 conferences, but let me check that out. 6 conferences. So the 6 champions are rated 1 through 6. So that's the benefit right there as far as he's concerned. The second benefit is that if you can get to the top 4, then you can get a first round bye. So that's really huge also. As far as what happens on the lower tier, there's not quite the gap between 13 and 28 as there is otherwise. So the feeling is you get better ball games all the way around as you work at it. And, like he admitted, are you going to ever stop blowouts? Well, no. You're never going to stop a blowout. You have blowouts all the time, even in the NCAA tournament. You have blowouts when you get down to the final 8 of the NCAA tournament. So that's not going to ever get solved. We're going to take one more quick break, and when we do, we'll come back here on TableRockSports.net.
So what do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to LetUsFightForYou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's nationwide 5G coverage?
Yeah.
Download the Try Us app.
Here we go.
U.S. Cellular works great out here. Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my... Yep, it's working.
Download the U.S. Cellular Try Us app for a free 30-day trial.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to LetUsFightForYou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Southern Oregon has a new place to play in Medford. It's the Rogue X Aquatics and Events Center. 2 pools, a splash pad, and plenty of gym and court space to accommodate your indoor sports. Learn more at RogueXMedford.com. And for daily information on open swim and gym hours and all the X has to offer, it's RogueXMedford.com. Well, we mistimed that. They just put another 3 minutes on the board. And here I thought we had us right down to kickoff time. That lot I know, huh? Well, I'll give you one more chance to do whatever it is you do at halftime. And then we'll see you back here in a couple of minutes on TableRockSports.net.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. Ready for third quarter action, and there's the drizzle shot. It's beginning to rain here again. Mike Strickland was really proud of that shot. He wanted me to point that one out to you because it's raining. We just rejoice that we're undercover. So it hasn't been raining, so and the poor fans on the other side are not undercover. Our camera guy will be back in a moment. He's helping Sherwood. Sherwood will receive this second half kickoff. Back deep is Miller. Not Miller. Ethan Morris is deep for Sherwood. He takes it at the 10. He's looking for space. He goes out to the right side. He's going to be cut down before he gets to the 20-yard line. And Sherwood will begin 1st and 10 at their own 19. A lot to be decided yet here. And what was a scoring second quarter. Let's see if these teams keep it up as we go now into quarter number 3. Bell in the shotgun to pass it, throws it out and complete. So that's complete. Now to Michael Brandon. And they're calling it a 7-yard pass. Second and 3 now for the Bowmen. At their own 27-yard line, getting a burst of steam. And very close to the first down is Medina. Let's see if they're going to put him down at the 31. And that means that he picked up 4. That'll be enough for a first down. Now back under center goes Bell. Hands it to the second man and chopped down.
The ball carrier, tripped up by number 12, Cameron Hicks.
And
gain of a couple, brings up second and about 8.
Second and 8 coming up for the Bowmen. North Medford's played pretty good defense. You're going to give up a lot of run yards simply because Sherwood is just going to run. I mean, that's what they're going to do. Passing is pretty much out of the question most of the time. Although there's nobody back there, Bell fakes it and they give it to the first man through. And the first man through is Medina. And Medina will take it out to the 42-yard line That'll be a gain of 12.
Medina picks up about 9 for a Coleman first down.
Well, he says 9. I would have said more than that, but all right. So they put it down at the 42-yard line. And Bell from the shotgun this time. Hands it off to Medina. Medina looking for some space. Medina isn't going to find a whole lot. As going to give him 6 yards on that one.
Brings up 2nd and 4 for the Bowmen.
2nd and 4. So from the 48-yard line now, Sherwood goes to work. And the Bowmen just running it right down the field at the moment. In motion. Give it off to number 2. He takes off around the end there. And he's going to have enough for the first down. That was Wallach. And he'll get it down to the 45-yard line. Well, that's a gain of 7 for Wallach. Waltich. We'll get there yet. So they're now down at the North Medford 45-yard line. And they'll shift again. And they're going to give it to the second man through. That's going to be around the end. And they're going to get out to the close to the 35-yard line.
Brought down by number 5, Nate Anderson. Gain of 10 on the play for a Coleman.
Tingy, the carrier. Actually got it out to the 34-yard line, they say. So it's a gain of 11 for him. .7:57 to go here in the third period. This is one of those long drives that Nathan Chin was talking about. Really was hoping that his North Medford Black Tornado wouldn't give up. There's another run. It's going to be Medina. Medina's way out there now. He's inside the 20 down to about the 19-yard line. And that'll be enough. They put him at the 30, so it's about a 14-yard gain right there for him. At the 20-yard line. And Sherman just continues to drive the ball. Hand it off again. There's a flag. And that'll probably result in a hold. Cameron Nix a little slow to get up. On the carry that time, one more time, was Waltich. But I don't think this one's going to matter. I think this one's coming back. Holding Sherwood. And it'll stay first down, but they're going to back him up 10. Back to the 30-yard line. Bell throwing. Oh, he faked it. And now they're getting away. Medina finally knocked out of bounds. He faked the throw beautifully and got this thing off to Medina. number 5, Ferguson. And they fooled me twice, okay? They got most of that yardage back. About a 12-yard pass or run there. Down to the 17-yard line. And they're going to go around the end again. And one more time. That's Waltich. Waltich takes it down to the 10. Third and short is right. He got about 7 out of that.
I stand corrected. Just good enough for a Bowman first down.
Oh, boy, that was close. So they got first and goal now at the 10. Ooh, there was a good block. And Medina will drive hard. And it's a touchdown, Sherwood, as Medina and there's a North Medford player down. He's up. So Medina scores his second touchdown of the night. 10 yards out. It comes with 5:27 to go. The temporarily injured player that's walking off on his own is Cade Peterson. A tremendous block put on him, but he's indicating that he just had the wind knocked out of him more than anything. Lining up the extra point, taking a little while to get it done.
Cooper's Allman into an extra point for the Bowman.
There they go. Well, unsportsmanlike on Sherwood. It'll be assessed on the kickoff, is what he's trying to tell us. Here's the extra point, and it is good. We should probably do our work here. So, on the John L. Scott scoreboard with 5:27 to go in the third, Sherwood leads it 21-14. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, Eugene.
For trusting Abby's legendary pizza for 60 years. Your hard-earned money supports hundreds of youth working at our parlors, dozens and dozens of nonprofits and school teams throughout the area. At Abby's, doing good in the neighborhood has never tasted so delicious. Can you smell it? It's not arugula and pear. It's bacon, and cheddar. Yep. Everybody's favorite pizza is back on sale this month at Abby's, loaded with 2 kinds of bacon and real cheddar cheese. Enjoy Abby's September special at a very special price.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And we'll welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. It's here on TableRockSports.net. 21-14, the Bowmen now lead it. And we got 5:27 to go here in period number 3. Kickoff taken at about the 30, out to the 40, out to the 45, and near the 50-yard line. Snyder with the return. Now North Medford has some work to do.
Brings the ball out to North Medford 46-yard line. Black Tornadoes take over first and 10, 5:23 to go in the third.
And this off. Going to get caught in the backfield. They were at the 46-yard line, and they're going to back him up to the 43. A loss of 3 by Owings. Second and about 17 or about 13. If I could add better. That's intercepted. Healy threw it out there in the flat, and it got picked off. Medina with the interception.
Bowman take over first and 10 from the 50-yard line.
That is not what North Medford wanted to see. We'll have to wait here a moment as the Sherwood works on who they want in there. Now they got it figured out. Bell is in the shotgun for the moment. He'll stay there, and he'll pitch it around back out to Ferguson. There's a flag. Ferguson got nowhere. Coleman was there to blow that play up. A loss of about 6, but that's holding. And North Medford will take the penalty, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there comes the mark-off. And now it's going to become 1st and 20 for the Bowmen. Official pick up the flag on the way. And say, hold on. Holding. Declined. Take the play. 2nd down. A loss of 6. Going to give this back off to, and not going to get anywhere. No, going to be buried again. Back at the 41-yard line. They're holding up here a moment. Not sure what the, now, loss of 4. Going to give it off the same way. No, they're going to give it off this time to
Andrew Waltich, the ball carrier.
Waltich.
Brought down by number 1, Easton Curtis.
But he got down by Curtis. He got out to the 45-yard line. The gain of about 6. Here comes the punt. North Medford saying, let's get away from that one. Sherwood will let it bounce. And North Medford will start. There's a flag. That may not be all there is to the story. We'll keep it here for a second while they sort all this out. No flag on the play. Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Brothers and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Brothers gives back to the communities they serve in support of kids and local efforts to help others. It's Dutch Brothers. North Medford with it. Now Cameron Nix comes back there to Healy. And they're going to pitch it out to Nix. Nix is at the 30. He's out across the 35. Put down right at the 35.
Two on the run. Brings up second and 7 or 8 for the Black Tornadoes.
We'll give him a 3-yard gain just because we're in a good mood. It looks like it's about 2nd and 7 from where we're at. That looks about right. And here's Healy, and Healy's going to be buried again. Way back this time. But they're going to be merciful to him and say that he only lost about 5 yards. And all of a sudden it's 3rd and 8. North Medford finding themselves back at their own 32-yard line. I think at the 31-yard line. Healy. Back to pass one more time. Fires it out there. Incomplete.
Pass incomplete. Intended for number 1, Easton Curtis.
Curtis, the intended receiver, Easton Curtis. That gets us down to 50.6 seconds to go and a 4th and 10. At this point, you would assume, maybe wrongly, they're going to punt. They will. There goes Kelly back to punt it.
Nolan Kelly back to punt for the visiting Black Tornadoes.
And Waltage is back there to receive it. Hits a Medford player and goes out of bounds.
And the punt bounces out of bounds at about the 23-yard line.
At the 24-yard line is what the official is saying. And that's where Sherwood will take over with 51.1 seconds to go, 3rd period. And we're being notified there's a flag on the play. Today's game is brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass on the banks of the Rogue River and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. And that's holding on Sherwood. That backs them clear up. They're at the 13-yard line. Maybe the 14. We'll put the glasses on it and see. 14-yard line. Going up the middle with it but not so much. Getting up off of the pile is Medina.
Number 58, Trey Kennedy Coleman, and number 6, Landon Meeker, both in on the tackle.
Coleman and Meeker there. No gain is what they're saying for Medina. Down to 23 seconds to go.
Need a dental implant procedure? Go to Three Rivers Oral and Facial Surgery located in Tualatin. Proud sponsor of Shore High School Athletics.
Oh, they're going to make it or not. Down to 5. They may have to make it. And they didn't delay of game. Nope. Timeout. He pointed towards North Medford, but I'm wondering if maybe Sherwood actually called that timeout. Yeah, they did. So I didn't change my scoreboard over after halftime, but they now have 2 timeouts left. We got 1 second left on the clock for the game. Lippard's Carpet 1. They have 2 giant warehouses, design help, and certified flooring installers. Lippard's Carpet. They're in Medford and Grants Pass. Sherwood finding themselves with all kinds of problems here at the end of the third quarter. That timeout means they will run one more play. Bell under center. Gives it off, but not going anywhere.
Sacked in the backfield by number 3
is Bell.
And that's the end of the third.
That will be the end of the third period. At the end of 3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard is Sherwood 21, North Medford 14. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, Eugene.
Jeep Adventure Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Jump online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
I ride my bike and sometimes the bus, sometimes both at the same time. I do have a car, but right now it's just too expensive to pay for insurance and gas. I love my job. At Ashland Food Co-op, they're a partner with RVTD's Employer Pass program. It makes it super easy for me to get to work and save a ton of money. It's way cheaper to be able to pay $10 a month, and now I can go anywhere in the valley. Pretty much unlimited rides. It's more than just a bus ride. RVTD is moving our community forward.
Quarter 4. Here at Sherwood High School, 21-14. The Bowmen lead the Black Tornado. They're trying to pick up a road win. Now it's 3rd and 10. Well, it's 3rd and more than that. And there's a flag. They're going to say this one is on North Medford. I lost my white hat, but I'm pretty sure that that's what's happening. Yeah, there he is.
Encroachment on the defense.
That's 5 yards. That'll help the cause. Now becomes 3rd and out to the 12-yard line. So about 3rd and 12 now instead of 3rd and 17. A little different ball game. But they're back at the 12-yard line. Are the Bowmen. Bell hands it off at the last moment, and they're going to get around, getting loose, down to the 40, down to the 50, And gets away. No, finally dropped. It's Medina one more time. "52-yard run by Medina." He's running North Medford right out of the ball, out of the stadium, man. Bell will back out now to the shotgun. He'll put it into the hands of Medina, but Medina is dropped. Nix got there. Put him down at the 41-yard line. Yeah, really long. 2nd and 16. Second and 16 now for the Bowman. They're going to do a go again right up the middle, and they got away. That's Medina one more time, out of bounds at the 22-yard line. Maybe a little sooner than that. 25, they say. Doesn't make any difference. It's a 16-yard gain. First and 10 from the Bowman at the 25 of North Medford. Put it in the hands of Medina again. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. Medina, touchdown Sherwood. 25-yard touchdown run. His third of the night. And Atwood comes with 10:22 to go. One more time, they'll line this up for the extra point attempt. This one's up. And good. So with 10:22 to go in the ball game, now Sherwood leads this one by 2 touchdowns on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
And that kick goes out of bounds. So that'll be North Medford starting at the 35-yard line, I believe. Yep, that's where the official standing. 35-yard line, now down by 2 touchdowns. And they don't have a whole lot of time to catch up. Healy hasn't been able in this second half to really do any passing. He's been under pressure every time he goes back to pass, as the Bowmen are just throwing the blitz right now at North Medford. Cameron Nix back with Healy. Healy back to pass. He's under pressure again, but he gets the pass off this time. Gets it down to, well, I'll have to get a number when they get up. That's Cameron Nix. And Cameron Nix takes it all the way down to Sherwood territory. How about the 42-yard line?
Gain of about 25, 48.
23. I'll help him out.
First and 10 from the Bowman 42-yard line.
Well, he got it out to Cameron Nix. He got hit just as he let go of it, but he still managed to get it there. And a gain of 23. Back to pass again, flag. There's a completion, but,
Pass complete to number 4, Nolan Kelly.
well, hold on. More than likely, this is going to be against North Medford. Get the white guy in the glasses lined up. Yep, hold on, holding. And we will repeat first down. That'll make it 1st and 20. And they had the completion. They would have had the first down. But now we got a pole right in the way of the clock. 10:06 to go. The goalpost blocks the clock. Not the only thing getting blocked tonight, apparently. Healy back to pass. Fires this one long, incomplete.
Pass incomplete, intended for number 4, Nolan Kelly.
Looking for Kelly out there at about the 35, 30-yard line, but overshot him. Second and 10, or second and 20. Second and 20 now. Back at the 48-yard line. And this one off, going around the end, but not making it even to the 50. Look, Cameron Nix, he made it right back to the line of scrimmage. So, 3rd and 20. Cameron Nix got nothing out of that one. I had him twice in my scorebook. Not sure why. But the way I have it unofficially, he's right down to, he's back to 0 now in yardage. Oh, Healy hung on to it too long. He's going to get sacked. Now he throws it away. That'll be intentional ground. Nope. Nope. We're going to say just going to be an incomplete pass. He was going down. He was in the grasp, and he threw that one away, but they didn't bother to call that it was an incomplete pass, but they did move him back 7 yards. My goodness. They'll punt this one out. There's a nice punt. Fair catch made at the 30-yard line. 8:31 to go in the game and a 2-touchdown lead. And they have the ball at their own 30-yard line. North Medford needs a quick defensive turnaround, as it looks like it's still continuing to drizzle a bit. In motion. They're going to go right up the middle with it and going to get loose.
Brought down by number 22, Joe Castillo.
Castillo getting there to stop
He had about 6 or 7 on the play.
Tingy. By the looks of things, got 6. And this one off again. And Medina getting it out for a first down out to the 42-yard line. I'm going to run out of paper for that guy. He ran the ball a lot tonight. Down to 7:20 in the ball game. Bell back to pass. He's being pressured. He's not going to get it off. He's going to run it out. He's going to be out to the 49-yard line, which isn't bad. They're going to put him right at the 50. That's a gain of 8. That'll work too. 2nd and 2. Although by getting him out of bounds, North Medford did manage to get the clock stopped.
Brings out 2nd and 2 for the Bowmen.
Right out there at the 50-yard line at the moment. Medina. I'll just burst ahead. You're going to get 1 yard, it looks like.
Gains a couple, close to a first down.
Let's see where they mark it. Well, it would be right at the first down marker, and it is a first down.
And that's good enough for a Bowman first down.
Medina picks up a couple. The Bowman's offense isn't very exciting, but it sure is effective. You don't get that many possessions, and you just wonder as they go into conference play. I haven't studied much about that conference, but you just wonder if they've got a real chance to run it and make the playoffs. And here they come again. Down to the 40, the 35, and bumped out of bounds. Well, they're using everybody now. Talon Garada. I've run out of places to put their runners. He took that one from, holding on the offense. Repeat first down. You can take that run and erase it from the books. He had a first down. Close to the 35-yard line. They'll try to run it again. And another flag. Couple of flags. Well, let's see what's what. North Medford pleading their cause.
Horse collar on the defense.
Horse collar. North Medford pleading their cause, but I don't think that they're going to get much of a hearing. They didn't get much of a hearing. That'll be a 15-yard penalty on the Black Tornado. That one hurts. That takes the ball down to the North Medford 35-yard line. Yeah, that one hurts. 1st and 10. Bell under center this time. Man in motion. Give it off to Medina. Medina's going to be at the 30. Medina's at the 25. Medina's at the 20. Spun down finally by Snyder inside the 20-yard line. The flag on the play. Back here. Two flags on the play. And Sherwood backing up already. Going to be holding, I would imagine. Nope. First down. I don't think I've ever seen that signal before. What do? Hit him to the jaw? Huh? Well, if it's targeting, then there's more to this than... can't be targeting unless it was unintentional. Bell back to pass. He's got a completion out there. They're out to the 40, 35, out to the 30, and brought down right near the 30-yard line. Cameron Nix got there. One more time. That was Tingy with that one. Yard pass that time. Around the end they come. And there's at the 10 and into the end zone. Touchdown Sherwood. That's Medina. A 35-yard touchdown. His fourth of the night. No answer for Medina. He's got a bunch. My cameraman coming over to find out how much he had. I had him unofficially with 96 in the first half. I'm going to have to use a calculator to figure this out. They're going to go for two. They pitch it to the lineman, and he's in. Oh, brother. Number 78 gets into the end zone. Tell you what. Well, we've got 4:44 to go in the ball game, and on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Sherwood leads at 36-14. We're back after this on TableRockSports.net.
Discover luxurious Karastan flooring at Lippert's Carpet One. The flooring you need to live beautifully. With the National Karastan Month Savings with Style event, experience the luxury of Karastan and capture the lowest prices of the year. With savings up to $1,000 back on beautiful flooring and pay no interest for 18 full months during National Karastan Month, exclusively at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
Hi, Rod here. Are you tired of sleeping on a hot, miserable mattress? It's time to save on a cool, comfortable night's sleep from Medford Mattress. Discover the full line of Beauty Rest with advanced cooling technology and the super comfortable Beauty Rest Black. Great sleep is a luxury you deserve. If you want to save on a cool, comfortable, healthy night's sleep, now's your chance. Only at Medford Mattress, downtown Medford, where quality is not costly.
And they cut that timeout short, so off the kickoff, North Medford will start at their own 32-yard line. It was Junior, and I think that I've got this right because they really weren't sure how to say, the coaches weren't really sure how to say this, but Junior Luau Puala. I hope that's close. He's the lineman that scored the touchdown. And I told him, don't have him do anything where I have to call his name. So what did they do? Healy in the shotgun formation. 4:40 to go. North Medford needs to make up ground in a hurry. Going for Easton Curtis. Easton, no, it's intercepted. Jack Wilson. Well, that might just be about the final right there, as Sherwood will take over on their own 35-yard line.
After the interception, the Bowmen take over 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
Bell fires out to the side, and he won't get much out of that. Couple. That's about it. 2, 3.
Pass was complete to Bastion Bowden. Gain of about 3. Taken down by gang attackers for the Black Tornado, including number 5, Nate Anderson.
They'll line it up one more time. Bell will throw it again. And this time it's in the...
Pass complete to Mikey Brandt from Jackson Bell.
And that's out to Brandt.
Zach Decker for North Medford.
Cassius Brandt. Have a 3:36 to go. Third and about 1. They have it out to the 39-yard line. And again, they're going to give it off, and that will be Ferguson, I believe. Call his name of Tingy.
Good enough for a home-in first down.
And stopped after a short gain this time.
Jones dig over the ball carrier. Get about 1 or 2 for the Bowman.
So they're using everybody right now. They are so deep in their roster. They did get 1 yard on that pass. And not going very far that time. Number 37. Of who we don't even have that on our roster. So I can't even tell you who that one is. We're down to minute 48 to go. I don't think at this point it doesn't appear that North Medford is going to attempt to even stop the clock. 3rd and 11. And right there to stop that play. That was Jones Dickover. That had that run. 1:04 to go. Sherwood will punt it away. And North Medford will have just seconds. We're down below a minute. There's no reason for Sherwood to kick it until they get a delay of game. 5 yards isn't going to make any difference, but it does in terms of time. They're going to get a delay of game just naturally, trying to get themselves organized. Now they're looking at the clock out there. Everybody's looking at the clock. Now you got to get one off because you got 12. Now there's timeout. Sherwood. A little discombobulated there, I would say. 20.7 seconds to go in the ball game. Today's game, well, we did that. Let's say this. For over 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the industry leader in clear choice in Southern Oregon. Whether it's auto or residential glass, Bill's Glass covers the complete spectrum, from your vehicle to any room in the house. And there the punt's over, the snap is over the punter's head. He picks it up. That's a disaster waiting to happen. Sherwood will recover it, which maybe wasn't all that bad because they ran off a whole bunch of time. 13.4 seconds to go. And North Medford will get the football at the Sherwood 35-yard line. I don't think the idea was to run off time by making that mistake, but there it is. Worked out anyway for Sherwood. And the fans are beginning to empty out. Okay, shotgun formation, 5 wide. Healy back to pass, fires it long, tipped around and incomplete. They say Kelly was the intended receiver. I'm not sure how you can figure that out with everybody down there, but that incomplete pass leaves us with 5.9 seconds. Give it off to Nixon. Nixon's going to run it to the 30, down to the 20. And finally, Sherwood will bring him down. And that's going to end the ball game. As they got it down to about the 15-yard line or so, so maybe a 20-yard gain there for your camera and Nix. But this is now a final here at Bowman Field. And Sherwood took care of business, as Coach Chin alluded to. They're a good ball club. They know how to play some defense, and they know how to run that ball and then run that flex offense that they run. It's a final on the scoreboard here as Sherwood wins it by a 36-14 count over North Medford. Tonight, though, North Medford had 2 touchdowns, so they're going to add $20 to the Road Credit Union club account. That went now through the, fifth game here now. They have so far earned $140, and we say thank you to Road Credit Union. Stay tuned now, if you would, for the Know Your Role post-game show. Comes your way next. Visit travelmedford.org. Search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. We will at least recap the scoring from tonight's game and take a look at some of the stats. But we'll do that when we return here on TableRockSports.net.
At Road Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Hi guys, my name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
Welcome back to the Know Your Role post-game show. where we're putting the fun back in youth sports again. Well, the way things look here, let's do just a bit of a recap. The second quarter was a downright exciting one as they had 4 touchdowns between the two teams. They're scored in the second quarter, 9:51. Sherwood got things started when I better go back to names. I thought maybe I could remember names, but maybe not. As Ferguson ran it in from 8 yards out. The extra point was no good, but it was a 6-0 lead early for the Bowmen. Coming right back at him, North Medford scored on a 12-yard pass from Healy to Nix, and it was 7-6 when they made the extra point. Then Healy caught up with Tate Snyder on a 64-yard pass. The extra point was good. We're 14-6, and then just before halftime, with 58 seconds to go, Medina ran it in from 12 yards out. They went for 2 points and got it, and it was a 14-14 game. And then after that, Medina just took over and ran everybody out of the stadium. He scored in the third quarter on a 10-yard run, and he scored in the fourth quarter on a 25-yard run. The extra point both times was good, and I see that I missed one of them. I didn't put down the last one that they scored to make it 36-14. They scored that one on a trick play when they pitched it to one of their linemen, Junior Luapiala. I hope I'm getting that right, or somewhere in the neighborhood. Anyway, they pitched it to him, and he took it in, and the extra point, or from there, they led it 36-14. So that's kind of the way the scoring went. Some stats that we have here. Medina ran everybody crazy. I had him down for 268 yards. I'm not going to say that that's really the official thing, but 268 yards. And then after halftime, at halftime, Sherwood only had 18 yards passing. But after halftime, they managed to find it another 38 yards, and it was just enough to help kind of balance their offense out a little bit. They keep North Medford defense off balance. Meanwhile, not much of a rushing game tonight for the North Medford Black Tornado. A lot of losses, especially sacks, when I got a hold of Trigger Healy. Cameron Nix had 25 yards on the positive side. He was about the only one. And Traeger Healy had 152 yards passing unofficially, by my count, at halftime. And he ended up with 178 total, so he only got another 23. That wouldn't be right. That's 175 total. He only got 23 yards. He did throw 2 touchdowns, but he also threw 2 interceptions. Tate Snyder led the way in receiving with 96, but those were all in the first half. As really in the second half, I don't think North Medford hardly saw the football. Whatever Sherwood wanted to do offensively, that's pretty much what they did. And so I think when we catch up with Coach Chin, that'll probably be pretty much the story as far as that goes. Well, that's it from Sherwood. We've done about all we can do here. So we would like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank Sherwood High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on Table Rock Sports. Our next Table Rock Sports production is Tuesday night back in North Medford. We're back to volleyball. Roseburg comes to town to take on the Black Tornado. And considering that North Medford just lost on Thursday night and fell to 4-2 in conference, that's going to be a pretty important game between them and Roseburg. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard is Sherwood 36, North Medford 14. This has been a presentation of TableRockSports.net. The executive producer is Joe Brett. With Mike Strickland, I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from Sherwood High School in Sherwood, Oregon.